Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing well. So the focus of this video is to have some concepts of QBASIC programming. The first of all, we're gonna talk about the for next loop, then do while loop, then while wend, do until, and do loop while. So all these last four are similar, not the same but similar, and the first one is a bit different. So we're gonna talk about these loops and we'll see how it works, but I'm sharing a link from which you can download easily the QBASIC, which is compatible on Windows 7 and onwards. Okay, after downloading this file, it seems to be like this. You need to run it and install it, right? So now this is a DOS box which is compatible to Windows 7 and onwards. So now first of all we are moving on to the for loop. We always start our program with CLS. Moving on, we are using right now for loop. So for any variable name, so I'm naming it the count is equals to the initial and the final value. For example, I'm starting loop which generates the numbers 1 to 10. So I will go for this. For count is equals to 1 to 10, and I'll write next. This is for next and the variable name the next. So whatever I write in between for and next means like here or here, it can be several statements, no problem at all. So whatever I write in between for and next would be considered inside the loop. So I've started the loop from 1 to 10, so I'm writing print count, right, and need to end this and pressing F5 to run that, and we'll see the result. It has generated 1 to 10. So it's not necessary to use this for loop whenever we have the numbers 1 to 10 or 1 to 100. We can start from any point. For example, if I'm starting it with the number 7, right, and I would go till the number 20. So I can do it pressing F5 to see that. That's all right. 7 till 20. That's fine. So we use for loop whenever we have the known number of iterations, means the starting point and the ending point. So we use the for loop, right? Another feature which we can add, and it's already in it, that's step. So if I write step 2 here, in the same initial and the final value of the for loop of this variable which is count. So now I'll see the result. So you'll see 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 and 19. It has generated all the odd numbers from 7 till 20. Till 20 means the 19 was the last odd number, so it has stopped on the 19. So now if I can remove this 7 to 8, and I'll see the result now. So 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So it means that my program has skipped the one number, means after 8 it would skip 9, and it has jumped to the number 10. So that's how we can make differences with the step. So now if I need this step 3, I need the 3 numbers to be skipped, 2 numbers actually, that would jump to the third number after 8. So 8, 9, 10, and we have this 11, then 14, then 17, then 20. So that's how we do it. For example, we have to generate a program which would give us the multiples of any number. The multiples means if I take number 4, so what are the multiples of that? 4, 8, then 12, then 16. So I can do this program should start from 8, 5. So now see the multiples of 8 till 120. It's obviously 122, but that's 122 is not the multiple of 8, so it would stop our program till 120, like that. So now another concept which exists in for next loop, that is the negative stepping or the negative loop. So we just need to add the negative number here in the step. For example, -1. I need a number to be reversed, so this should be reversed. For example, I'm taking this 40 till 1. I need a backward series. So my starting point is 40 and the ending point is 1, then ending number and step is -1. Let's see. So now you'll see the negative numbers. Obviously the limitation of this software can't show you the whole numbers, but let's revise it. Let's do from 20 to 1, right? F5. So now you see 20, 19, 18, then 17, 16 till 1. So that's how we can generate the negative loop. So now moving on to the next loop, that is do while loop. So I'm just removing this part only. Do while, that is do while loop, right? So whatever I write in between these two lines means do while and loop would be inside the loop. Loop means it needs the condition. In the do while loop we need the expression or the condition. So we must need a variable here using the same variable, or you can also change it, no problem at all. I'm using count, not count it, count 1, right? Count 1 is equals to less than is equals to 10, and I'm writing here print count 1. So whatever I write in between between this line and this line would be considered as inside the loop, the content of the loop. This is the code which is inside the loop, print count 1. So the value of count 1 would be printed. By default I haven't assigned any value of count 1, so by default is 0. So now I'm assigning it count 1 is equals to 1, for example, right? So now count 1 is 1 right now. The value of the variable is count 1. So now it means that as long as the value of count 1 is less than equals to 10, it would be printing the value of this count 1 variable. So right now it's 1, so it will go inside the loop. We don't have the auto increment in this loop, which is do while loop, like we have in for loop. For loop we don't have to increase the value of the variable, but here we need to do that. How can we do this? Count 1 is equals to count 1 plus 1. So the value of the count 1, previously it's 1, for example. So after this printing the value of count 1, it would add the value of previous count 1 plus 1, means it would be incremented and would be saved in this variable again. So count 1. So after this statement, the value of count 1, which was 1, so after this statement it would be 2. So it would go again to this statement because it is inside the loop, and it would end when it is less than or equals to 10. So now let's see the result. We've done this program and you'll see 1 till 10 numbers, right? If I can remove this is equals to, so it would not consider the number 10 till 9, right? So now the negative looping can also be done here. For example, I'm assigning the value of count 1 is 10, so I need to change this. This is count 1, that would be greater than equals to 1. So now I need to change this also, will be minus 1. Now count 1 is 10 right now. It would decrease of the value of count 1 by 1. So let's see the result, and you'll see the negative loop like we did in the for loop with the help of step. If I need any multiple or anything which we want, like we did in the for next loop, so we can have in this. For example, all the even numbers till 25, right? So I'll write count 1 less than equals to 25 and print count 1. Then this should be plus, because it plus, not plus 1. Why not plus 1? Because after adding 1 to this 2, it would be 3. So we don't need 3 because we are generating only even numbers, so it will go for 2. F5, and you'll see till 25 means the 24 was the last number, and we have the numbers. So now we have another loop which is called while wend loop. So now while, and at the end we'll write wend. So the result would be the same. Let's check it out. 2 till 24, we have written 25, so the step is 2. Step means not the step, the increment is 2, so I can change it with 3 for example. So that would be 2 plus 3, no, 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, like that. Using this while wend loop, I need to print any text means how many times I want, no problem, times or 18 times. So the count is 1, so it would start from 1. So while count 1 is less than equals to 18 and print count 1, instead of going to print count 1, I need any text to be printed out, right? That would be QBASIC, and this statement would be changed to 1 because I need this 18 times we printed on the screen 18 times, so it would start the count 1 initializes at 1, and the statement, this is called expression. This expression is count 1, the variable which I am using is less than equals to 18, and print in the inverted commas, in the speech marks, whatever the text I want should be inside the speech marks, and it would be printed as it is on the screen. So now let's see. F5 it, for example, 180 times, so I can also do that, right? So we have another loop which is called do until. So I'll write do until the condition, and here instead of when I'll write do until loop. Only the difference is we need to reverse the condition, the expression. For example, it was less than equals to, so now it should be greater than equals to, because we have written this until, right? Until the condition comes true, it would be printing this. Press F5, so you'll see the same result. For example, 6 times, 6 times, here we have, right, is equals to, press F5 5 times. So it means that it is including the last number also, so it will be printed. So now moving on to the another loop which is called do loop while. So do, then this loop, and we'll write while, and after this while I'll write the condition down there, less than equals to 10. Press F5, we'll see 10 times, right? So only in the do while loop, do loop while, do until, while wend loop, we only have the difference of the syntax. We can do whatever we want with the help of any loop we use, including for next 2. So taking the same loop, that is do loop while, and if I need the multiples of 2 to be printed, starting from the multiples of 2, right, from 4 to 45. So I'll initialize this count 1 is equals to 4, then it would first print count 1, the value of count 1, that would be 4, and the multiples of 2 from 4 to multiples of 2 means I need to increment this to till 45, right? So press F5 to see this. 4, 6, 8, 10 till 44. I have generated the list which displays all the even numbers starting from 4 till 44 or 45. So guys, that's all from this video. Hope you all have got all the concepts which has been taught in this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any queries, so you can write it in the comments. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.